Hello there, this is Mr. Fingers and Talking Hands from Bad English Friends. Okay, this is sort of book review. I want to call sort of because I don't go so deeply in with this. And I also why I make this, even though these videos aren't my most viewed. Well, what are in my videos? But I wanna make them so I can show that I also read, and afterwards I can see that I read back then that book. Duff McKagan and It's So Easy and Other Lies. I have to say that I liked this book. It was really easy to read. First, I thought, oh my, is this written this way? Because in the beginning it was like written from his childhood time or back then somewhere, and then later times, and then back to childhood times and later times. I was like, oh no, I'm hating this book. But it wasn't all the book that way. Afterwards it was quite fun. Maybe I wouldn't do that, but it was okay because it wasn't the whole book written that way. And like I said in some video, I'm reading book that also Hannah Rocks is mentioned. I've been reading Hannah Rocks books now, and also here Duff mentioned Hannah Rocks in 60 pages, after 6 pages or something like that, and also in some other connection. He doesn't go so deeply, but he compared to one of his bands that it's gonna end band just like what happened to Hannah Rocks and what was the other band he was using, Lynyrd Skynyrd maybe. No, I don't remember. Hannah Rocks he mentioned. And I was surprised, by the way. I didn't know, I have to admit, that in Simpsons the beer is called Duff. Beer is called Duff because of him. I can see it. He was really a hard drinker. And about that maybe book, it's not about, then we went to studios and I used this bass guitar on that track and this guitar based on this track. It wasn't that kind. This was quite much about how he got drinking, using drugs, and how he got rid of them. But same time, of course, he was talking about Guns N' Roses and other bands he had been having, and friendship with Axl Rose, and it was okay. I like it. Like I said, it was easy to read. I could recommend it if you are interested about Guns N' Roses. You should maybe read it. Also, if you're not so interested, it's okay. And I used toilet paper, so I knew where I was reading. Other things that I could mention about this book, well, okay, one thing about biography books. I like watching pictures, but I understand why they do like this often, but same time I read half of book and then in the half where comes pictures. After reading halfway, that's why I like Michael Monroe's book, because the pictures was they were all the way book, so it was, of course, quality of pictures when they use different kind of paper, it's much better, but on Michael Monroe's books it was fun when he was writing about or Michael Monroe didn't write that book, but the writer was writing about Steve Peters, and there was picture of him, or Little Steven, and then there was picture of Little Steven and Michael Monroe. But this, I'm sorry, I don't like this style that they do this. Some books have, like, when you have read first of like 30% of book, then comes pictures, and then 30% of book, and then comes other pictures. That's also a little bit better, but yes. And I was telling that here, this book is like how he got rid of drugs and about his drinking problem. But this is also, he tells about his wife and kids and a little bit relationship with his kids and wife and normal stuff. I like that, and not only rock star stuff. Actually, he's saying that he hates that word, rock star, and I think he still has the punk attitude, that he's one of the people here and he's not a star. And also other way, it's growing there. You can see how he grew up, because he was, when they started Hanoi Rocks, he was really young, and yeah, when they started Guns N' Roses, he was really young, and you can see how he grew up, and he went to one, it wasn't karate but something else, fighting, and he had sensei, and something that sensei said stuck in my brains: you will feel the pain, but it isn't it's how you will take it. That's good attitude also for life. We all feel sometime pain, but how we'll take them? Will we get angry? Will we fight against it? Different situations need different attitude. But yeah, now I'm reading totally different kind of book, and there's not hair metal, and there's not rock and roll in like this way. It's not a big band, except, is it even band that I'm reading about? It's still about music, but it's more like collective. It's Finnish band or collective, and they have been acting. They have had gig like in Roskilde, in Russia, in England. What it could be? But yeah, have a nice quarantine or isolation for everyone, and keep on reading because it's fun. Bye bye.